India Reserve Bank Employees Association has sent out a press release urging the government to stop pressurizing the RBI into paying higher dividends. Now, it also taunted the government for taking more from RBI but not allowing the central bank to pay more pensions to its retired employees. Lata Venkatesh has more. Lata, why the angst from the employee unions?
Well, basically, this is the press release of the All India Reserve Bank Employees Union. And it's a statement where it tells the government, just stop pressurizing the central bank. We know that the central bank has paid you half the dividend it paid last year. But that's because they've spent money on printing cash and other reasons. And only a small amount was kept as provisions and contingencies. It's deplorable. That's the sentence they use. The government's arm twisting of RBI is deplorable. Now, let me tell you the math. For the previous 3 years, FY14, FY15, FY16, RBI paid 60,000 crores as dividend to the government. That was the entire surplus it made in each of those years. Usually it used to take a little and keep it as its own provisions and contingencies. It didn't do that for 3 years. But last year, FY17, the year that ended, RBI's year ends on July 31st. The year that ended, this July 31st, RBI paid a dividend of only 30,000 crores. What did it do with the remaining 30,000 crores? 17,000 crores was needed partly for printing cash, but more importantly, because there was surplus money during demonetization, and if it was left as it is, then, it would make things expensive. Inflation would go up. So RBI was absorbing that cash by paying what you call a reverse repo rate of 5.5%. So it spent 17,000 crores, just keeping that money out of mischief. So that was why, and partly that, and the other 13,000 crores, it took as reserves and contingencies. And therefore, the dividend halved. That is the explanation, really, the background to this note coming in from the RBI employees. Lately, we know that the government has been having heated discussions with the RBI, trying to arm twist it or trying to pressurize, force it to give a little more dividend. The last part of the press release is important. It is also taunting the government, the employees, that while you're taking away so much from the central bank, you're not allowing the RBI to spend a little more of its money and improve the pensions of retired employees.